Hi everyone, it's Memorial Day weekend and I decided to make on this Thursday steak pizzaiola. I haven't had this in many years and it reminds me of my mother. So what I have here, and my oil is heating up. I have some olive oil in here, about quarter cup, 4 tablespoons. And what I have here is chuck steaks. Now chuck steaks, when you cook them, you gotta cook them for a little longer. They get very tender. So what I'm gonna do here is brown them on each side. The oil could be a little bit hotter, but this here is a big pan and it doesn't cover the whole sphere of it. Anyway, so what I'm doing is browning the chuck steaks. Now this one is a little bigger because all they had was 3 of the thin ones, but this one was a little thicker. But anyway, what I'm gonna do is brown them, and when they're browned on both sides, I'll be back to show you exactly what I do. All right, so all the steaks are browned on both sides. I have them here, and what I'm gonna do is lots of garlic. I'm gonna cut up, I have here like 6 cloves of garlic, big pieces. And I'm gonna brown the garlic. Fresh basil. And fresh oregano. If you don't have fresh oregano, you could use a teaspoon of the dried, but the fresh one makes a big difference. Okay. Swish that around a little bit. And when the garlic starts to get a little brown around the edges, we're gonna add some tomatoes. I have 2 cans here of, these are Italian tomatoes, mucci canned tomatoes, and I have 1 of the mucci puree, which is equivalent to a can of puree. So, it smells so fragrant and delicious. I haven't had this in many years. My mother used to make it all the time. But for us, you know, this one of these steaks would be okay. The thick one, not the thin one. These are thin, that's why I thought a 4th one, but they didn't have any more thin ones at the supermarket. Add the tomatoes. Lower the flame a little bit. And I'm gonna add this here. And what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of water. Not a little bit, maybe a lot of it. Half a bottle. And I'm gonna squish it through all 3 cans. Of course, there's a lot of tomato left in there. Okay. Sorry, I just got my son with the tomato. I'm gonna put some salt in it. You can put pepper if you like. That's plenty. And then I'm gonna put all the steaks in and let them cook on a medium-low flame for about 1.5 to 2 hours. And I'm gonna take all this juice from the steaks, put it on there. Okay, I'll come back when it's almost done, about 1.5 to 2 hours. Hi, so I've been cooking the pasta. This is pappardelle. You could use whatever pasta you want, linguine, spaghetti, it's your choice. I'm turning it off.
You gotta take the glove off.
Yeah, and I'm gonna strain the pasta. I cooked the sauce and I still have some cooking for 2 hours at least to get the meat tenderized. And this is the pasta that I'm going with it. Not everybody's having pasta, but it's delicious. I'm gonna put some sauce on. Delicious. I think it's time for me to turn the sauce off. Okay.
Don't burn. Is it soft?
Yeah.
Great.
It's delicious. I hope you try it. Steak Pizzaiola.